If you want to radically transform your life and take your health to the next level, click on my Breath is Life course below. This will optimize your breath as well as your meditation. And I'll see you after the video. Hey guys, Troy Casey, Certified Health Nut here today. In this video, we're going to talk about the best ways to build your core. All this information and more is in my book, hashtag Ripped at 50, A Journey to Self-Love. We have 9 pillars of health, 7 factors of stress, 5 detoxification pathways. All of that and so much more is in my book. All the tools and the workaround for you to live a healthy life as a modern human. So make sure you pick up a copy of that book. If you order the limited edition hardcover, you get the digital, you get the hardcover limited edition art collector's item, as well as my stress management course, which is a massive course that goes much more in depth than even the book. And so we packaged that up nicely for you guys. So go ahead and click the description box in after this video and order that book for your own health and well-being for the rest of your life. So we're going to get into the best exercises and really information on how to build that core. So first and foremost, you're going to want to get your nutrition on point. If your body is going through any kind of inflammatory agents, it's going to blow out the abdominal wall, and it's going to inflame the guts, inflame the organs. And your body is not going to get the nerve supply to the musculoskeletal system. It's basically going to be doing damage control on the organs. If you're constantly putting inflammatory agents like gluten, dairy, pasteurized dairy from commercial food sources, basically commercial food. You know, what I teach people in my No Diet Diet program is to eat real food, eat whatever you want, as long as it's real food, eat when you're hungry. Get into intuitive eating. Whole foods, above ground vegetables, and high quality proteins, grass fed, farmer direct, hormone free, etc. So that's the nutrition program that I put people on. Get as much micronutrition and superfood nutrition, herbs and juices that you can. This subjugates all the enzyme inhibitors and the plant proteins, lectins, phytic acids that can cause the gut inflammation. So there's many nuances and caveats. Again, all that is in my book. But get your nutrition on point so your abdominal wall actually has functionality. It's not inflamed and constantly having problems, gas, bloating, because this will subjugate your whole core, which is your inner unit. The other aspect is buy a Swiss ball. Those big, giant, bouncy balls. Get a Duraball. Make sure they don't pop, especially if you're going to use weighted. If you're going to load it up, make sure that you get a good Duraball because they can pop. And so climb on top of that. That'll engage your core immediately. When you're doing any exercise, make sure that you're breathing into your pelvic floor, breathing into your balls. When you're on a Swiss ball, breathe into your pelvic floor, breathe into your balls. Right now, I am in a full body squat. I learned this from Ido Portal. You can do this this is the way we pooped in the wild. This is the way Asians and people in the Amazon, they still eat like this. They sit like this. This is also going to bring gut motility, intestinal motility, movement of your intestines, so you're pooping properly. Evacuation of the bowels is very important for gut and core strength. You want your body to function optimally. You can't really isolate any one thing. Oh, I want six-pack abs. Let me do exercise specific for that. You're going to get much more mileage and much quicker results from doing the 9 pillars of health that I teach in my book. We are a dynamic system living inside dynamic systems. So we must be dynamic. Nutrition's not going to be the only thing, although it's a major component. Exercise is not going to be the major thing that builds your abdominal wall, although it's a major component. So getting into a full body squat, my core is engaged. When I get up from here, I can feel that, right? So this position can also help you. Put books underneath your feet or hold on to a bedpost and only do it in 30-second increments that you can. Work your way up to 30 minutes for 30 days and you will have this position for life. Full functionality of your apparatus until the day you die. The next one we're going to move on to from here is horse stance. There's a couple of ways to do horse stance. So horse stance, this is ultimately horse is on 4 legs. So you can get into this position and lift one hand and one knee off the opposite and just breathe into that, engage. The advance is to lift the arm and the leg up and crunch it. But other than that, if you're just building your core right now, just do this and breathe. Stabilize and switch. Breathe. Tongue on the roof of the mouth, in through the nose and out through the nose. You're driving your navel into your spine. Same thing when you're climbing up on top of your Swiss ball. You can do 4 points, and then you can come up into 2 points, and then start to put one leg up on your Swiss ball. Right? Does that make sense? Which gets me into the next one, which is the other side of the horse stance, where you can go all the way out here, right? This is a deep horse stance. If you stay here, eventually you will have to engage. Breathe into your pelvic floor. Push off your heels. Engage your lower extremities. From here you can do breathing squats. This is going to engage the abdominal wall. You want full engagement. You want to know that it's here. You can also get into balancing on one foot, tying your shoes on one foot. This is all going to excite the neurology. It's attached to your musculoskeletal system, your inner unit, your core stability. Tying your shoes on one foot is going to activate your stabilizers. It's going to activate your survival mechanisms, which is very important. If your body's not firing properly, you will have musculoskeletal excitation, and this will cause a stress in the body. It will wear you out eventually. So those are the tips, guys. Nutrition, 2 horse stances, get a Swiss ball, tie your shoes on one foot, or work on your balancing with one foot. I hope you guys enjoyed. Much more is in my book, #RippedAt50. You get the stress management course with that, as well as the digital copy. God bless all you psycho chickens out in cyberspace. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and then check in the description box. All the programs that I have to take your health and consciousness to the next level is in the link below.